So excited to check out the new film nowadays, bringing together 6 of the most influential surfers in the world like C.Simmers. The film premieres globally on Red Bull TV and Red Bull Surf YouTube channel on May 1st. Getting the inside and demanding it is Luana Silva. Will it pay off? Sections delaying any sorts of turns, so that hands priority to C.Simmers.
Yeah, Lulu. I love a bit of a battle for prio at the start of the heat. The girls, they got the claws out right now, but
they would have been looking up to her for many years. You know, Carissa's got the gold, as we see Luana.
Here we go, under priority, and there's that beautiful swoop she has on the open face. Draws it in the pocket again, and she'll get there so quickly with finesse. Drawing it off the top, and she just ran out of room on that end section turn. But the smooth rails of Luana Silva, loves a wave with power. Growing up surfing at Sunset Beach, she could walk there from her house.
She really has just come out and gone, I'm going to take control of this heat right now. That carve had so much drive throughout it. I love the fact that she almost fumbled but regrouped and then went into 2 pretty nice turns here. Love this last one as well. I know it's not going to be complete.
And it really came down to her identifying the best wave of the heat. Being on a set where she flew into 3 turns. Late takeoff for C.Simmers. World champ fading. Draws it in the pocket again. Driving into just an end section that wouldn't let her back in.
And then really draw up into it. As we look at the Stonerwood slow-mo here, you could see Katie got the rail engaged but never really rolled over as hard as she could. Usually we see that entire rail really deep and that outside fin showing. Came to this end section, feet completely disengaged, and you can see that wave.
So there's a bit left, but come and feel the candy, because it's, nothing better than walking into a surf shop, that smell of sex wax, and just, putting boards under your arm.
Come on down, open your wallet, walk away with a pro replica board. Come on down to the Surfboard Empire Pro shop.
Because they're waiting to see if he's going to do something even crazier into the 10-point range. But everything changed since as we get caught up with Luana Silva here, Flick.
This was cool. What I liked is she's not trying to rush into...
Katie and Gabby actually talked about that on the podium. You know, Brian known for big power hacks, and Caitlin known for her just real creative lines that she draws on the open face. Late takeoff for C.Simmers. Draws it real clean off the top with that front side hook. Leans into her back foot on the second decision, and now she'll draw it out. Maybe a 2-for-1 here. Doesn't have anything left, so a 3-turn wave. Her best so far. And now she is chipping away at the requirement. She made a move at the right time, Flick.
What it did have, it has had a really good, nice first section. You can really see she eyes up this bowly part of the wave, puts the board on rail, and she gets another beautiful turn clicked off here, jams it in the pocket, throws the arm back for a little bit of variation. Probably not, not the finish she's looking for, but she's going to break down this requirement. And she had to, it was do or die right there. She had to have a wave in this set. I think just the sheer fact that it is a bigger wave, she's, obviously we don't score on the height of the wave. It's not a big wave comp, but the thing is with a bigger wave comes more speed and more energy. So more spray is going to be thrown from these turns. So they were, a couple of bigger moments.
Katie's making sure that Lulu commits. Silva's now hoping to better a 5.33 here. Nice clean paced roundo to start. Pushes on the open face and then hits it hard out in front. She will right away. A knifing type finishing move for Lulu to put some excitement in the lineup before hitting the bricks there.
Back out on the ski. Let's take a look at the replay here though. Lulu, I was thinking, oh no, there's not a lot of speed on that roundhouse. I was thinking maybe she's going to safety surf it. Didn't. Just absolutely went to town on these last 2 turns. I thought, oh, she's not made it, but Lulu holding on.
Out the back, here we go, Katie.
C.Simmers, minute 15 on the clock. Throws down that stylish carve out in front again, just set up work. She's got a little bit of a wall there. It tapered on her, so another fading cutback, but end section is right in front of her. And she had to make sure she stayed over her board on the finish, so just sort of placed it there.
Critical that finish was going to be. And then this one for Katie, I was thinking this wall's going to tape up, but she surfed these calves This is the cars we know from C.Simmers, burying that rail, pushing with that rail really deep in the water. Came through to the inside here. Again, felt like her timing slightly off on her last two end sections, but
as Lulu will take on Lakey Peterson. Peterson looking for a second title at main break Margaret River. Lulu looking for her first CT win as she upsets a world champion.